Hey, Cordovan is here. Hello. I'm waiting for the news to drop. Will you be sticking around a little bit, Cordovan, to answer some questions that might appear? Or are you just popping in to say hello? Is the announcement going to affect Lotro players much, or will it some blah 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 and others may be excited? It's gonna be I don't know, it's like with everything. Some people like it, some people don't. You're sorting tea and something to eat. We'll see. All right. Thank you so much for popping in here, by the way. Just waiting for the clock to tick. So, I need to go find my links. Just so that I get everything right. I'm honestly pretty hyped about this. It is something that I have thought about for a little while, but never really thought that we're gonna do something serious about it. But with this, it's gonna make it so much easier. So I think this will be a nice boost to this thing that we've been thinking about before. Cord can pull up a chair in Dirty Hippie's house or sit on the bed with the Birkenstocks. The time though? I just need to check the Lotro Twitter just so that... I'm guessing you're gonna tweet something, Cordovan. I'm guessing. Oh, 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 video. Cool. Don't look at it. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys on stream. Hold on. I'm gonna pause the music. And I'm gonna share my desktop with you guys. 'Cause this is pretty cool. Let me just do screen capture. Is it here? I don't remember where I put things. Here. Display. Alright, you guys ready? Ready to look with me? See with me? Okay, let me show you again. Let me show you again. This is what's coming. And there's an article related to it on the link that Cordovan posted on lotro.com/legendary. And we will go through that together. There are going to be legendary servers. So what does this mean? What does this mean exactly? I'll talk you guys through it. Evil was told this would never happen. So legendary servers are basically, it's gonna be, you all guys know Positively Evil's Played Again streams with Gussie and, you know, all the people that we know. This is gonna be similar. It's gonna be one server, no matter where you live, so US and EU will be together. And you're all gonna play legacy content together. Starting off with Shadows of Angmar, no expansions, level cap is 50. You make a new character, there will be no boosting. no boosting of levels or anything like that. Like you can use the XP accelerators, of course, but no one's gonna get an aria and pop ahead of everyone. So basically, when this launches, everyone is gonna be on the same page, and you can all enjoy playing Lotro like the old days. So I'm gonna go through these with you, and like we mentioned before, some people might be super excited for this, some people might not care. And it's an offer that's up for people who are VIP or lifetime, and it's all voluntarily. You don't have to have anything to do with the legendary server if you don't like it, but it's an opportunity that you can take advantage of if you like. So, when Tall Window guessed, like, on my Discord, when Tall Window guessed, what did he say? Launching separate progression servers. I was like, does he know? Does he know already? Please also go check out Druid's Fire has written up an article about it as well. She's also gotten an early heads up and have been able to write an article talking more about it. So please go check that out as well. Well, yeah. What do you guys think? Give me feedback. I'm gonna try and catch up and read chat right now because I've been slacking behind. Lifetime sub option for the rest out there who didn't get the chance before? No. They have specifically said lifetime subs will never come back, so... So this basically means that for those of us who want to, we can come together once this launches in November. We don't know when in November yet, but it's going to launch sometime in November. And we can decide to create new characters on this server. We can get together, make, you know, I'd like to make a Lucky Alliance on the Legendary server as well. And we can go through and play level 50 content together. We can do the raids as they were meant to be done at level 50 without having to stop our characters with the, you know, the Stone of the Tortoise. You just mentioned yesterday to someone that the good old level cap was 50. Yeah. Ashigari will pass. You don't have enough time as is. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. So what's the difference between making a character on an existing server and the new one? The new Legendary server, you basically make a character the same way that you would on a regular server. And it's just that it's going to be limited to only Shadows of Angmar content for the first whatever time. I think they set the time range of updates and stuff to be about every 4 months, was what I read. There's a frequently asked questions section on the lotro.com/legendary here. So you can read up on all the questions. But one thing that is different is that Beornings and Runekeepers and Wardens and stuff will be available. So all the classes, all the races, High Elves will be there. You can play them. But you can't get past level 50. So you will stay with the Shadows of Angmar content, except for, you know, the races, the stuff that's been... Any updates to the game that have been done since launch will be on that server. So you'll be using the same client. You just choose a different server in your server list, basically. Everyone will be on the same server. Hey, Mr. Nail, how are you doing? Happy lurking, by the way. Hola. Twitson says, I think I'll do it since I didn't join Moria, so you missed it before. Still trade trees? Your hype is gone again. Why don't you like trade trees? Tell me. Everything, as far as you can see, read quickly, Everything is exactly as you play, without boosts and things, and very slowly. Only level 45 on your Harry's characters, but you think it's a great idea for people who are capped. Yeah, that's true. You was hoping for lifetime subs too? A lot of people were. You have 1,000,000 tortoise stones, so for you personally, this is huge news. That's good. That's good. I love Chromite saw the Chromitis server suggestion. Maybe that will come next. You wonder how long between the releases of the expansion. So that was mentioned as well. I think when I read through the list, they said something around 4-month periods of updates. When will content beyond Shadows of Angmar become available on the Legendary server? Currently, we plan on expanding the content on the Legendary server approximately every 4 months. So this is like a bandwagon that you can hop on as soon as the server launches, or you can hop on like 2 months later, things like that, and it's still gonna stay level 50 capped for a period of time. And then once a period has passed of 4 months, they're gonna bring out a new update with, you know, the expansion content, Mines of Moria, and if you have Mines of Moria installed, you will get that too. You will have access to all, you know, the expansions that you've already purchased. You will still have access to those. So that's pretty cool. So just checking up on chats everywhere. It's going to be a busy Court of the Rings on Friday, I suspect, yeah. Makes the pocket slot available for progression cap people, true. They have to start over on that server, yeah. I love the fact that everyone will start from scratch. It's not like some people have been doing this for a long time. Others who want to join in will have to, you know, have a lot of catching up to do. Once the server launches, everyone gets a fresh start. Everyone can start at the same time. What I really like about this is that it's one server. It's not different based on where you live. It's not different based on what language you speak. The clients for German and Russian will still work for this server. They will just play on their language specific clients, things like that. It will be good fun. You like the idea of more coherent community for progression stuff rather than mixing it with normal server activity. I agree as well. Yeah. Once the legendary server catches up, like in a few years, it should be the same. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. That's what I assume as well. Catching up will take time because the normal servers keep progressing too. Yes, that is right. Every 4 months, a new expansion pack is added, or will it be the update areas, i.e. Evendim, Forkel, Eregion, etc.? So, from what I understand, all the Shadows of Angmar content will be available at launch. Xanthor, you wouldn't dare. Do we know when they will announce the launch date? No. We don't. It's too early to announce today. Chromite Slowfist. So, I'm interested in hearing how many of you guys will join me as I make a new character on this server at launch. I will recreate the kin. It will be used for doing on-level content, doing group content. That's the main focus for that. I probably won't be doing a lot of like extra stuff on the legendary server personally. I'll keep it just for doing raids, doing skirmishes, doing instances, things like that. You'll be there for Lucky Alliance. Smile will be there. Capeos. Excellent. So, even though you've been watching my stream for a long time and you've told me you don't play on Evernight, you play on different servers, of course, you are welcome to join us when it launches if you want to. I'll be making at least the kin won't be the same as the Lucky Alliance on the main server, you know, but it will be a lot of the same people. Main focus will be on group content. And the focus will be to just do stuff together, basically, and content. So in Helena, I will play it again for those of you who came a little late. There's basically, I just love the video that they showed. Let me see if I can do this in a better way. I'm gonna add display capture. Streamception. Let me do this over here. No, wait, that's wrong. I can do this. What I can do. Oop, I'll do that. And I'll do. Wait, wrong. That one. Legendary servers coming this November. So what it means, it will be a common gathering place for those who would like to play legacy content from the beginning, starting at the same time. Level cap's gonna be 50. So yeah, focus on. No, this will not be free to play. This will be a special service open to those who are VIP or lifetime. Like you didn't have enough with legendary weapons, now you need servers as well. Yeah. Not free to play, just like the old days. No access to legendary items before the Moria expansion is added. That is correct. I think I read something about that. Okay, let me read through the most recently asked questions for you guys. That will clear things up. Yeah, it's a Lotro classic, exactly. So, we are excited to announce a new way to experience the Lord of the Rings Online Legendary Worlds. Relive the tales of Middle-earth chapter by chapter, visiting iconic locations and adventuring with new friends or reconnecting with old ones on the path of Frodo, Gandalf, and the Fellowship of the Ring. Join us this fall on a legendary world and make a fresh start with a brand new character. See Tolkien's bustling realm anew, whether for your first or 50th time. Initially, the legendary world will begin at the very start of the game and run through Angmar, then open up new regions and levels over time. Relive the legend where everyone is here and the story is now. Look for more information about this subscriber-only experience coming soon on Lotro.com and on social media. So this info that I'm reading is from this page. So, frequently asked questions. What is the difference between a legendary server and a standard server? On standard servers, players can reach maximum level cap, which is currently 120, with no restrictions, and players adventure in the story beyond the destruction of the One Ring. Legendary servers starts out with only the initial level 50 and below content, with a focus on the Shadows of Angmar story. Gradually, the level cap and story content unlocks over time, allowing players to relive the early Lord of the Rings story anew together. Yes, Cecile, Lotro Classic except for the graphics. All the graphic updates that have been applied to Lotro so far will still be in the Legendary client. They won't downgrade anything. All the updates to items, updates to things will be on the Legendary server. So, do I need a subscription to play on the Legendary server? The Legendary server is available to VIP subscribers along with lifetime VIP subscribers. Can we transfer characters off or on to this server? Players cannot transfer characters onto this server. There are currently no plans to allow transfers off of Legendary Worlds until these servers have caught up with our other live worlds. Will I ever be able to access the Lotro? Will I be able to access the Lotro store on the Legendary server? Yes, but some items may not be available until the Legendary server advances further in the story/level cap. Will there be trait trees? Yes. Can I play a Runekeeper, Warden, or Bjorning? Yes. Can I play a High Elf? Yes. Will I get anniversary gifts when I make a new character? Yes, you will still get your anniversary gifts, however, some level-restricted pre-order items, such as the Aria of the Valar from Mordor, will not be available until the Legendary World advances further in the story. Will I be able to keep playing on my non-legendary server as well? Yes, the legendary server experience does not impact your ability to play the other worlds. Here's an important one that I think a lot of people will ask. Will Standing Stone Games continue to develop the non-legendary worlds? Yes. We have no intention of adjusting our frequent, regular, and active development of the non-legendary game worlds, and we have plans for them well into the future. So this is not going to be something that slows down the progress of developing the worlds as we know them now. It's just going to be an addition for those people who would like... no, it's not a separate download. It is the same client. You just choose a different server in the server list. That's it. No separate download like Bulwer. So your client, that's the client that you'll be using. Can I transfer my shared account items from a legendary server to a non-legendary server? No, sorry, you cannot transfer shared account items onto a legendary server. Is there PvMP on the legendary server? No, there will be no PvMP available at launch. If I purchase an account-based service or item from the Lotro store on the legendary server, does it apply to the non-legendary server as well? Yes. Additionally, previously purchased account-based items will be available on both worlds. Do I need to download a different game client to play on the legendary server? No, the legendary server will be available from the Select Game World menu when logging in through the regular Lotro client. Can I access all of the Lotro world and content on the legendary server? Eventually, yes, but not at launch. As we focus on the Shadows of Angmar story, the character level cap will be 50 when the legendary server opens, and areas of the game world and content above level 50 will not be available at first. So this basically forces everyone to follow the rules of Play It Again, where they say that, okay, we're going to stop at 50, we're going to do everything that belongs to level 50 content. And normally the way that happens is people basically agree on a set of rules that they have to follow while playing those characters, like not using legendary items, things like that. When will content beyond Shadows of Angmar become available on the legendary server? Currently, we plan on expanding the content of the legendary server approximately every 4 months. Will legendary weapons be available on the legendary server? Not at launch. Once the legendary server unlocks the Mines of Moria story, you will be able to get a legendary weapon. Yes, Goofy Old Lady, you can use a pocket item. You don't have to worry about using the tortoise. The Stone of the Tortoise. Can I play instances and skirmishes on the legendary server? Traditional and scaling instances.
Get in, shinies, get out before Black Lady gets home.
Traditional and scaling instances appropriate to the Shadows of Angmar story and available at or below level 50 will be open on the legendary server immediately. Skirmishes and instances designed to play above level 50 will not be available on the legendary server until the story advances. Viznak, that's right, Lanceweb. We've borrowed Viznak. Is there a separate European legendary server? No! And I am so happy about this. Players from all territories can play together on the legendary server, and German and French-speaking players can play on legendary using the localized game clients. Everyone will be on the same server. So we have on, at least in the Lotro Twitch streams, you notice that different streamers play on different servers. They have their own separate communities. This allows everyone to play together if they want to. You're not restricted to the region that you live in or the server that you happened to pick at the time that you started making your characters. No, Xanthor. Not English speaking only. They said that everyone will be playing on the same server. They have not said anything about language restrictions. German and French speaking players can play on Legendary using the localized game clients if they want to. No more, is that a weapon in your pocket? No, it's a stone of the tortoise. Jokes. I haven't heard that one. But then again, I have never used a stone of the tortoise, so that might be explained. Yeah. You always have fun whenever someone in World enforces their English only. This fly has been here for like 3 days. And it needs to die. Okay, let me try and get through this list. Will the Legendary server have festivals and anniversary events like the other worlds? Yes, most festivals will be available for all worlds, including Legendary. A very limited amount of events might occur in a region that the Legendary world has not yet advanced to, but would become accessible once the story or level cap increases in those areas. Collecting all mounts and pets again? Oh gosh. Can I use character boosts on the Legendary server? While the use of experience potions and items is permitted, players will not be able to use or purchase character level boost, example Gift of the Valar, on the Legendary world until a later time once the story and level cap has advanced further. So no cheating your way up to 50 unless you buy a whole bunch of experience boosts. If I previously purchased expansions or quest packs, will I be able to access them on Legendary once the server progresses to them? I'm not sure why they're talking about quest packs, unless they're only meaning the ones that are not available by default to VIP people. But I'm guessing that's the case. So, the answer is yes. Any previously purchased expansions and quest packs will be honored and allow you to access on Legendary once the server reaches that point in the story. This fly? Super annoying. I need to catch it. Is the Legendary server a classic or a vanilla server? By most descriptions, a classic server is an attempt to recreate Lotro exactly as it was at launch, using only assets and content that was available in 2007. A Legendary server runs alongside existing servers and therefore contains many of the changes that have been made to the game over the years, such as UI improvements, bug fixes, changes to game systems, etc. In cases where we have updated or changed the layout of regions, the Legendary server uses the updated version of the regions. In cases where we have changed items or player abilities, the Legendary server uses those updated abilities. Some content or gameplay that isn't appropriate to the Legendary server's current level cap may be restricted until that portion of the story unlocks with level cap increases. One does not simply walk into Mordor on Legendary until the time comes. Oh, I'm getting breathless. Yeah, as a subscriber, you will have access to expansions, quest packs, everything that's unlocked to subscribers by default, and also, well, expansions aren't unlocked by default, but yeah, everything that you've purchased, if it is level appropriate to Legendary, it will be there for you when you make your character. Writing skill, is it going to be like before? Writing skill is probably going to be just the same as it is on live, on the other servers. You have an excellent suggestion for the language issue. Everyone uses Dutch. I'm not sure everyone would agree with you, Cecile. I'm not so sure. All right, I want to do a little quick browse of has anything been posted on Twitter or going on? Well, Lotra's retweeted me. Thank you, Cord. There it is. Oh, they've retweeted MMO Central. Much more than vanilla. Daybreak Games announces Lotro Legendary Server. Read more here. An invitation to relive the legend. Coming November 2018. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm gonna like. I seriously need to get like a vacuum or something so that I can get this fly. +1 for Latin. Language, just have separate tabs like world chat, raid chat, etc. That would be good. That would actually be nice. +1 for Klingon. Do you understand Klingon, Catman? Alright, this is pretty cool though. I'm looking forward to this. You're absolutely sure that Daybreak Games owns SSG. This legendary server is a copy-paste of EverQuest 1 and EverQuest 2 progression servers. I've heard some people mention the same thing, yeah. Been talking about that with other people who also knew beforehand. Esperanto. I should propose to have the world server in Norwegian only. Yeah. Legendary servers are coming in November. More specific date will probably come later. Also, today I'm testing out the sugar-free version of the Christmas soda that Patrick got me yesterday. I still haven't decided if I approve of this. It tastes pretty similar, but not exactly the same. Good thing you turn off world chat anyways. I don't usually read world chat that much. Okay, so overall opinions. What do you guys think? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Are you looking forward to it? Will you play it? I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. Your cat caught a fly this afternoon. Maybe the last fly of the season. Oh, I wish they would just disappear. Tall Window likes the idea. I know Evil likes the idea. I have on several occasions thought about the fact that it would be fun to gather a bunch of shinies and decide to do, you know, the whole Stone of the Tortoise thing. But then I'm also thinking about all the things that I don't know that only belong to Angmar, things like that. You reserve judgment until you see their gear rules for things like Tower of Orthanc. Do you think it's going to be different though, Evil? Because in my understanding, everything's going to be the same as the live servers in terms of game updates, game mechanics, the way that things work. That way. You think it's neat, you're sure a lot of people will enjoy it, but you can't even keep up on the server you're already on, so it's not for you. Well, here you go. Do you have the title Hidden Gem? Where do I get that? I don't think I do, Tally. How do I get that? If they allow scalable instance gear, you think you'll be disappointed? Is the viewer? Whoa. What? What happened to the viewer numbers? That can't be right. That cannot be right. Everybody's here. But that's no. If there's that many people in here, they're definitely not chatting. That can't be right. That might be like a hosted list or something. Happens when using capital letters in the title. Better be polite now. No picking your nose or falling off your chair. Big news! That's true. That is true. How long have you guys been sitting on this one, Cordovine? Can I ask about that? It's because you're so fat, it changes the viewer count. Oh, is that right, Fizzle? For those just joining us, let me do a replay. I'll do this a couple times. I don't mind. Let me do a quick replay to show you what is up. Legendary servers coming in November. We've gone through the entire frequently asked questions list. You can scroll through it here if you would like to. Do that. That. Looks like I'm avoiding it. Well, I'm trying not to hide my face behind it. Hey, Vive, how are you? Fastest way home. I don't know what that means. Me get. I can get the chat up. Dinner time shortly. Nice. I just finished mine very quickly. You're excited? Your highest character is only 50 something anyway, and it will be nice to start again and progress with everyone. Nice way to take your time exploring the story and not rushing through to catch up with everyone. I agree. Yeah, I agree. So you will find all this information on lotro.com/legendary. For those of you who are interested in reading more about this, there's a bunch of frequently asked questions. We've gone through these once. Basically, the short summary is it's going to be one server for everyone to play level 50 content on. Let me see. I'm gonna check here. Oh, thank you, Cord. So we're gonna put all the links on my Discord as well, and I'm gonna pin them. We're gonna pin. Oh, we've actually reached the pin limit on the Lotro channel. That's funny. I'm supposed to look at the video when I play it. Hello. A wild Patrick appears. You can't deny such servers is a great way of making money. Question is how long it will last. What do you mean a great way to making money? I mean, well, it is going to be available for those who are already VIP. So yeah, it's another, encouragement to support the game further and go VIP. Allie sent me hidden gem. Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to check that out. Does that answer the questions you've already most likely been asked 100 times? Yes. If you go to the link, you can find it there. Lotro.com/legendary. Post it again. What is your name going to be when you first sign up? You are the first to sign up, yes? Well, I'm hoping to catch my, my main character name. I'm hoping that nobody steals it. That would be mean. Otherwise, I would have to figure out a new main name. Careful so he doesn't press the "oh no you won't" button. I doubt it. I doubt it. I feel very privileged to be able to talk about this right on the launch of the news as well. So I'm happy to sit here and just chat. I'm set without a game. Are you talking about stream? Probably should have set it to Lotro. Well, I could have, but I'm not playing, so I can set it to Lotro though. If that makes you feel better. Okay. Kör du eller går du? Okay. All right. Patrick says hi. I like the sweater. Very nice. You can be Pat. Okay. They say bye, Patrick. And he closed the door. He's out. We've got the house all to ourselves. You're super excited about this, Fizzle. You're planning on taking part. How does one take part? Can I join in the new adventure? Yes, that is the plan. So, once it launches, I would like to figure out a way to gather people. I'll probably use, for those of you who want to join, like me and my community, those of you who hang out during the stream, things like that, come join us on Discord. That's where I'll be using the Lotro channel as a way to spread the word about what our character names are. I'm gonna try and get the Lucky Alliance kinship name like we have on the main server. Well, maybe I should just call us Shinies. Have a kin named Shinies? Could sort of be misinterpreted though. If you say it too fast, it could sound like Chinese. So maybe we should just stick with the good old Lucky Alliance instead. The Shine Fellowship. I like the idea of that. Time to throw a party. Shiny Alliance. Stina's Shinies. I don't know if I want to put my name in there though. My name is not really Lotro lore friendly. I don't think I've ever seen a Stina in Lotro in any way. You will recreate your hunter for a different kin. Oh, Shinies and friends. Shiny knees. Gandalf shinies. Beware of the Stina. You guys have the best suggestions. Name it Heilung. Shiny Steins. Oh gosh. Everyone's gonna be drunk all the time. Steins shines. Sounds cool. That sounds very cool. Am I gonna main the same class? I haven't decided yet. Maybe I should take this opportunity to play something else. I don't know. What do you guys think? Will you be doing that? I mean, I kind of want to play a high elf. So that's probably what I'll do. Ooh, I have a great idea. Let's all make male high elves. And walk around barefoot. Chromite will hate us. He'll never play with us again. Kinship of high elf wardens. all the male high elves, no shoes, all screaming classes like captains, wardens, and minstrels. How horrific. Chromite's gonna abandon me and never come help me in any stream again. You noticed all your tunes, no male elves. Can you be a dwarf on stilts who has plastic ears and pretends to be a high elf? If you can manage that on the server fizzle, then yes. Yes, you can. Definitely. Holy smokes. That's cool. Yeah, I'm excited for the legendary servers. I have when I started playing Lotro, I started I think right before Moria came out. So I haven't really played the Angmar content when it was current. Because as soon as I got to, you know, the end of Shadows of Angmar, I could progress into Moria, and that's what my kin did at the time. So how do you find us on Discord? If you go to discord.gg/Stine, that's my Discord server, and we have a separate Lotro channel in there that you will get access to. As soon as you go read the rules, they're all in the welcome channel. That will also tell you what to do to get access to the rest of the roles. And once you have access to the rest of the roles, you will see all the other channels and you will be able to chat in the Lotro channel, things like that. So all in all, same rules apply to the Discord server as in my channel here. We are a friendly bunch. We encourage positivity and being nice to others. So if you can manage that, then you're pretty well set, basically. Either me or my mods will give you access as soon as you join. So just hop in and say hello, and we will gather everyone. I might make a separate channel for... You know what? I'm going to do that right away. I'm going to make a separate channel for Lotro Legendary. Just for coordination in regards to this. So this is going to be another channel that's just restricted to shinies. So that will be along with the rest. So this way we can plan ahead who wants to come join on the legendary server, things like that. You're interested in all expansions and endgame content? Well, if you would like to do endgame content and all the stuff that's currently out, then the legendary server is not for you. Chinese equals subs? No. You don't have to be a subscriber. You just need to say hello, basically. Shinies is just a rank on Discord that you get once you acknowledge that you have accepted the rules. Yeah, if you want to join YOLOFmeister, then you're welcome to. I will be streaming when we play on the legendary server as well, so you guys can all come and hang out then, and you can decide for yourself if that's what you want to do. Devos, thank you for the follow. He was about to be all like, well then, you money stealer. No, being a subscriber does not give you that many perks in my channel. I mean, you get the awesome emotes, especially the new one that Inghelen has made. But I will re-upload, by the way, after seeing it for a few days. I see, excuse me. I see that it's very red, so we're gonna adjust it slightly. Kiri, hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm being kicked as we speak. Does it gain you cuddles? You don't care who you get cuddles from, but you like cuddles. I mean, Miss Shiny might give you an occasional snuggle. Cuddle? Maybe. If you like cold robot hugs. Kicked, yeah. I'm being kicked internally. She's taking up her space at the moment. We're starting to feel like I swallowed a basketball. So, if you was not already aware that I'm a bumpy shiny. Here you go. The current state. Current bumpy state. Can't really tell from behind. Like if I stand holding something, I hold like this here. Can't really tell. Can't really tell that I'm pregnant unless I, turn around. Thank you, Jared. Thank you very much. So yeah, it's super exciting. We've got a little over a month left. The due date is December 9th. And she's a kicker. And I love it. Bump launches around the same time as the Legendary server launches. No, the Legendary server will launch before that. Legendary server will come in November, while the bump will hopefully be out sometime during close to December 9th. More or less 2 weeks around then. That's what I'm hoping. You never know, but wife's bump equals legendary launch. It's gonna be like a multiple legendary launch date for you, Tall Window. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna bring your laptop to the hospital or wherever you're giving birth, and you're gonna play on the legendary service on launch while she's giving birth? Hey, how are you, Liam? Have you heard the news? Have you heard the news? I would like to. I'm gonna adjust a little bit. Cordovan sent me a better file so that it's easier for me to share this stuff with you guys. Just give me a second while I set up. Oh, this is derpy. Here. Load. There. Now I'll be able to add it in a better way, I think. Let's do this. There we go. Much better. Ta-da! Oh, sorry. That might be loud. I didn't hear anything from that, but that might be loud to you guys. I apologize beforehand. Tell the wife to cross her legs and wait. You can run a raid between contractions, right? Depends how close they are. You might do that and then run away fast. She comes 2 weeks early. She does come during November too. Oh, that's right. I didn't think about that. You've been really ill recently. Just today decided you'd try getting onto Lotro and get some playtime in, but I think you might wait for this legendary stuff and focus on it. Focus on getting well, Fizzle, is what I recommend to you. Focus on getting well. You can't have a baby now. I have to play Lotro Legendary. So in or outside comfort zone when choosing class on Legendary? I don't know. I'm asking myself the same thing, Ikpez. I don't know. I might try something completely new. I might also just play Minstrel, because that's what I like and what I love. So I honestly can't tell you right now. Hey, Judgmental, how are you? You always start a Minstrel whenever you go on a new server. I think most of my characters on different servers have also been Minstrels, yeah. They're super easy to play in the beginning. They're nice and effective at killing things. All dwarfkin? Now we've decided, Ekliner, we're gonna do an all male high elfkin. All male high elf wardens. Just to piss off Chromite. You just realized you can't even play on there, not VIP. Well, there you go. That's a shame. Maybe you'll just steal the laptop and play between contractions yourself. That's the spirit, Kramet. That's the spirit. If you wanted to get friends to play, would they also have to purchase the base game, Shadows of Angmar, and a VIP status to play on it? Yes. Well, they wouldn't have to purchase the base game, because the base game is free to play, but they would have to get a subscription. They would have to get an active subscription. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I would assume, at least. I'm gonna forward that question just so that I'm 100% sure. So as the threshold of, I'm gonna set you guys right. How should I word this? Do people have to buy Shadows of Angmar to play on Legendary? Or will it be enough to download the client and go VIP? So I am assuming that it's just gonna be, yeah, if you're VIP, Shadows of Angmar regions will be available to you because it's already free. So welcome, Adhintrian. Hey, Beduarte, how are you? If they are VIP, Shadows of Angmar regions are available. Yes. I mean, that's what I am assuming as well. I am assuming that as well, but just to be sure, I'll get a very, very reliable answer for you guys. Download the client, go VIP, and it will be available to you. There you go. Thank you, Cordovan. That's it, yeah. So, just like you're using the same game client to play on Legendary as you will on the regular worlds. So, if you've already downloaded Lotro and you are VIP, you are set to go. You will be able to access the Legendary when it launches